With Stranger Things being as popular as it is, it's no wonder we have gotten 3 seasons and a season 4 is currently in the works and set to release sometime in the next year or so. The cast are a major part of why so many love this show, but what are the details on the cast for the upcoming season? On today's list, we'll be going over new Stranger Things cast details you need to know about. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Now, onto the list. First up, Hopper. First up is a returning character for the show, Jim Hopper. He is one of many characters returning to the show, but it is very important to talk about his role. Hopper will be a huge part of this season as his storyline was teased at the end of season 3. He will be a very important character to the show's new lore and plot line, so we'll be seeing lots of him. It seems Hopper will be staying as a series regular and playing a huge role for season 4. Hopefully, his storyline is on par with his prior great ones. Next up, Eleven. Here is another returning character that should have a huge role in this upcoming season. Though we saw Eleven leave the Hawkins team at the end of season 3 and leave Mike all lonely and sad, she will be returning for this upcoming season. Millie Bobby Brown has become an insanely huge actress since her role back in season 1 of Stranger Things, so it's no surprise she will be returning to the franchise for another outing. The character should be very important to this season again, as we've gotten even more hints to her storyline with the latest teaser for the upcoming season 4. Next up, Mike. Our second to last returning actor we will be mentioning on this list is Mike, played by another recent rising actor, Finn Wolfhard. Mike is again going to be a huge part of this season, just like his other fellow returning characters. We don't know much about his storyline this season, so it's going to be something the audience will have to wait for. Hopefully Mike has some cool stuff to do this season, as he is such a fan favorite character in this show. Could we see Mike get involved with Eleven's story this season? Or could we see him have his own plotline and venture out on his own? Next up, Lucas. And here is our last returning character on this list, Lucas. Lucas is a major character in the show, as he is a part of the gang we have been following since season 1. We know nothing about his plotline this season, but we can assume he's going to have some shenanigans with the gang and of course his girlfriend Max. In an ideal world, Lucas will have a lot to do, as in the recent season he was really overshadowed by some other characters. Hopefully Lucas gets a lot to do this upcoming season. Next up, Erica. Our first character on this list to not be a previous season regular is Lucas's sister Erica. She has been promoted to a series regular. This means that the actress Priya Ferguson will be getting way more screen time than she has in the past. She's probably going to be involved even further with a main plotline in the show. We should be seeing way more of Erica on our screens in the near future. She has become a fan favorite even though she has had very little screen time over the past 3 seasons. Next up, Argyle. Here is our first new character. This character is described as Jonathan's new best friend. He's played by Eduardo Franco and is known as Argyle. This is all we know about this character right now, but you can assume he will be in a decent part of the season as he is associated with main character Jonathan. He seems like a very interesting character, as Jonathan hasn't had a good track record with friends. Hopefully, we will see them have a great on-screen friendship and maybe even be involved in the larger plotline for the season. Next up, Pizza Guy and Peter Ballard. Another new character for the upcoming 4th season of Stranger Things is described as a fun-loving stoner who proudly delivers delicious pizza pies for Surfer Boy Pizza. This is all we know about the character, and he seems to have no connection to other characters. We also have Sweeney Todd star Jamie Campbell Bower as Peter Ballard. He is a caring man who works as an orderly psychiatric hospital. These two characters might have some importance as they are not connected to any current characters. Could we see these characters being involved with the villains, or are they connected to the Hopper side of the season? Next up, Eddie Munson and Jason Carver. This season we are also joined by Joseph Quinn, who plays Eddie Munson, who is described as an audacious 80s metalhead who runs the Hellfire Club, which is Hawkins' high school official D&D club. Could we be seeing even more Dungeons and Dragons this season? We also have Bosch star Mason Dew, who plays handsome student Jason Carver. We are sure fans will be happy about even more Dungeons and Dragons this season. It has become such a huge part of the Stranger Things world and its overall lore. And finally, we have Victor Creel. Here, at our final part of the list, is a major one. We have a new character named Victor Creel, who will be a reoccurring character in the 4th season of Stranger Things. This character is being played by the legendary actor Robert Englund, who played the titular character of Freddy Krueger in the A Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. This is a huge addition to the Stranger Things cast lineup and adds even more legendary actors to the roster. His character is described as a disturbed and intimidating man who is imprisoned in a psychiatric hospital for a gruesome murder back in the 1950s. This character sounds like he will stir up the show quite a bit. And that's our list. Season 4 of Stranger Things is really looking to shake up the franchise and add some really interesting characters. The new casting is really something amazing for a show like this. Introducing some completely new characters that fans are excited for is hard to do every season of a longer running TV show. The main casting is the new character Victor Creel that Robert Englund plays. This casting is really thematic for the show as a whole, as the entire theme of Stranger Things has been based around 80s films and culture. A Nightmare on Elm Street is an 80s classic, and lots of Stranger Things is based around the the horror staples the film set up. This casting will surely lead to some great jokes from the kids and the adults in the show. It will also make the audience love this season even more because the actor is amazing. Robert Englund is a great actor and is known for his classic evil acting style. With his character being a murderer from the 1950s, he should have some great scenes where he can show the audience his amazing skills. We could be seeing the character be one of the villains for the season. Even if for some reason he only has a small role in the season, he is sure to leave a mark on the audience and the franchise as a whole. This character will leave a great memory for the audience. The other new characters look great as well, even though we don't know much about them. Their thematic designs fit the show so well. Each of them seem to be a part of the plotline in some way, with someone like Argyle being connected to series regular Jonathan Byers. Hopefully they stick around for the next season or throughout this one, as the actors that play them are very good at what they do. And to end things off, the characters we have already been following for the past few seasons staying around is great. Lots of shows start to lose cast members a few seasons in due to other roles, but these actors seem very loyal to this show. It's great to see these actors stick around and continue their character arcs for another season. We are especially excited to see David Harbour, who plays the character Jim Hopper, and the new storyline he will be a part of this season. Alongside whatever is happening with 11, this season is really shaping up to have multiple storylines. Hopefully they can keep up with them all and give them ample screen time for the audience to enjoy them enough. Stranger Things Season 4 could be the biggest one yet, and the new casting details just make it even better. Hopefully you enjoyed this list. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on. Make sure to comment down below what you think about Stranger Things Season 4, and also let us know what character you are most excited to see. Is it Robert Englund's character or someone else? Thanks for watching.